My name's Regina, and this summer I was researching the impact of obesity on cancer. Let me just put this in the slideshow. Okay, so first of all, for overview of cancer, so cancer is a global issue, and it's systemic occurrence is what makes it really important. So cancer development involves cancerous cells taking over the entire body and interacts systemically, dynamically with the neighboring cells. So this drives cancer progression directly. So this leads to the rapid cell proliferation, and it also redirects the host resources because it's redirecting all these resources into the cell division. So these resources could be like carbohydrates, fats, or proteins. And by recognizing these implications of cancer, it requires addressing factors that introduce its trajectory. So for instance, this would be like obesity. I can't change the slide, I'm sorry. Okay, so obesity is basically the overaccumulation of body fat in the human body. So this is usually calculated through BMI, which involves the calculation of the weight and the height. So this is due to metabolic disruption. So this disrupts the body regulation, which is then impacting the homeostasis and causes health problems. So this parallel with the cancer, where they're both disrupting body regulation, implies a connection between the global issues of cancer and the global issue of obesity. So through research, obesity is a major risk factor for various cancers. So for instance, due to the excess fat due to obesity, there's the elevated secretion of insulin hormones. So insulin manages the blood sugar and metabolism. So it also signals pathways for proliferation. So with the regulation of cell division not being under control, this means that with the positive correlation between insulin and division, so with the increased amount of insulin, there's also going to be an increased amount of division. So without this regulation, this means that this creates an environment favoring cancer growth by promoting this uncontrolled cell replication. So this also raises the risk of DNA mutations. So this can then contribute to the development of cancer. And this is a hormone that acts like messenger, stimulating cell replication survival. So another example of this would be leptin. So leptin is a hormone that regulates appetite and metabolism by signaling the brain. So this also has a higher positive correlation. So this means that with higher fat levels, there's also going to be a higher increased level of leptin levels. So this reduces appetite, and then it also increases the amount of energy usage. So with the higher leptin levels in obesity, it also contributes to the increased cell division similarly to insulin. So this also elevates cancer risk. But there's also hormones that actually inhibit cell growth. So this would be adiponectin. So it inhibits tumor growth. So without the right amount of adiponectin, it reduces the protective mechanisms of the human body. So without this, this elevates the risk of cancer. So yeah. So this is just a figure that shows that there's an individual with obesity, and this can then lead them to have insulin resistance, and or they can have inflamed fatty tissue or adipose tissue, and that would lead to lower adiponectin levels, and this can both contribute to the progression or development of cancer. So another way where you can see this correlation would be through statistics. So this is taken off of the CDC website, and this is just through like meta studies. And through this bar graph, you can see that it demonstrates like the overall mortality rate of cancer in relation to obesity. And we can see through cancers like uterine cancers, where there's those with obesity actually have a higher mortality rate than those without obesity. But then you can also see through some that those who have obesity have a lower mortality rate, such as you can see through bladder cancers or like head and neck cancers. And this just shows how it's important to study these correlations, because by combining these knowledges of the fields of obesity and cancer. It can offer valuable insights on solutions and management, as it opens segues for advancing treatments or prevention strategies. And this can be done through making changes to the lifestyle or just adjusting behaviors. So lastly, I would just like to thank the Talaria Summer Institute for this opportunity to work with my mentor, Dr. Colina Gangli, and just connecting me with these like kind community peoples and giving me this opportunity to like just expand my network. It has been truly like really empowering. Thank you.